Morning, T-Speaker 222 with Dogecoin and you, and this is the emergency update. Possibly we could have a reversal in the market this morning. It's not verified or anything, but this is just something that I woke up, I'm seeing. We had Matic come down, and they're holding support. We didn't have enough dump volume to get out of here. Now the problem is we need some volume, but like I said yesterday, if these play out for W reversals, that means we're going to retest the drop points. And these look like that's exactly, we're testing the support. It looks like we're going to want to come up here to about 116, 117. If this holds, there's nothing guaranteed, but if this holds, we would hit that first drop point. And this is a rather large, slightly ascending W reversal, which means that it could pull us up here even to 124 and retest that. But 117 would be the initial retest, because that's where we dropped down to, and they had a further drop. And then if we want to hold that consolidation, if we were to get up there, then we could come up to $1.26. We have to be cautious, we have to pay attention, but we did have a little bit of movement out of algo this morning, so we don't know if algo is going to be the exception or the rule. So algo's up some 15%, now it's down up 13.9. It's come down, it's actually coming down closer to that resistance area. So it needs to stay over about 68.5 cents if you're in algo. Ethereum, it's what we've been talking about the last few days. If we could just get a volume spike, we could actually make a little push up to these old drop points. That's a bull flag it's on. So 29.32 would be what's up next for Ethereum if we can bounce off of this and not have a dump of volume. So right now, looking at it this morning, I think there might be opportunity in the water. Litecoin would be one that I would be watching as well. If it pulls up and we get a volume spike like algo, we have this weird W that started to form, so we would come up maybe up to here to 116 to test that drop point as well. These would all be drop point retest. ADA, if this happens, this is more of a V bottom, and now it's consolidating. This would come up first to 81 and then possibly up to that 85 to 88 cent range. So there is potential here for some 10% moves in the market, assuming that we can get a volume spike. Same thing here. If we can get a volume spike, this would likely retest, maybe not 2.4, but we know we're going to come up to 2.212 at minimum. And then if we can break that up to the 2.4 area. And I want to put these out quick because there's a lot of stuff going on this morning. You guys are going to have to be aware of the overall environment. Doge is the one that I would be the most, maybe not the most interested in, but I'm definitely watching. Because if Doge holds this, it completed its bearish divergence, it might have to have one more impulse move down is the only problem with Doge. Because if this pulls down, but there are a lot of wicks up, which means if this pulls up, we might get a retest of that 14 cent or slightly higher. And if we do that, for Doge, that's 6% and possibly up to 10% if we get up to the top of that symmetric or descending triangle. So make sure to hit that like button. I want to put this out there so you guys can see there's possible reversals taking places. The problem is, though, is we need the volume like algo. If you see any of yours that we're looking at look like that with algo with the volume spike, look in the 30-minute. If you get a volume spike like that, damage can be done. So we haven't got that volume spike on any of ours yet. As you can see, the volume's dead, but that could be what we're pushing into as the market opens this morning. So pay attention and be alert.